Don't come to Tokyo.
本日は黒人の方が日本で体験したことをもとに英語を勉強していきましょう。それでは早速動画いきます。
My name is Jason Gatewood. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. Kind of grew up all over the United States, New York City, Los Angeles, Atlanta. You know, the big thing with like Pokemon and like anime and stuff really hadn't caught on yet. So I was kind of like, it was very new to me. No one had known about this stuff. So 12-year-old, 13-year-old me was like, wow, these games are better than ours. Wow, these cartoons are better than ours. Wow, these comic books are better than ours. I want to learn this language so I can figure out what's going on. First and foremost, I like the freedom that Japan allows me. I think I can't really say whether or not that I would experience the same amount of freedom going into another, like if I'd have gone to Korea or if I'd have gone to like Germany or someplace like that, maybe the same thing, because when you get out of the culture that you grew up in and go to a different place, you know, it's a little bit difficult and it's a little bit taxing on the mind, but you also experience a little bit of freedom because you get to erase the slate and kind of build your own future. You're writing on a new board at that point. The other thing that I like about Japan is the fact that there's no prejudice. Of course, I'm African American, so, and moreover, I'm from the part of America that is kind of used to that, being from the South. But here, if there is a prejudice towards me, it's me as an outsider first. Not necessarily anything that I can control, of course, but it's not the same. And then the other fact is, I would say 99.9% of Japanese people don't give me any kind of, you know, prejudice feelings. They're genuinely curious about, you know, where I come from and what I do and why I can speak Japanese, and the same questions that you're asking me. I think that's what I like about it the most. So the funniest thing that happens to me, not so much in these urban areas, but if I go into the rural areas, I'll just be minding my own business, and especially when I had longer hair, some old people or some young people will come up and just like out of nowhere, just start touching my hair like this, like no words, which is very weird because this is Japan and there's all, you know, everyone is very polite here. You know, one time I was like kind of minding my own business in the countryside in Aichi Prefecture on the train, and all of a sudden I see this hand just come out like this. I'm like, what's going on? And then just on my hair, and I turned around and it was some grandma. And she's just like, chitty chitty da, like that. Chitty chitty means kind of like woolly or nappy. So if you're looking to come to Japan, number one, learn Japanese. I'm gonna say that right up front. Don't come here and expect that you can wing it speaking 100% English, because that's not going to happen. The more Japanese that you already know when you get off the plane, the better for you. The second thing is, don't come to Tokyo. If you truly want to have a truly Japanese experience and be able to become more proficient in Japanese and become more efficient, more importantly, in the culture and things that are of Japan, find a more rural area, or at least like a mid-tier city in Tokyo, because I don't know if you've been paying attention to the people walking behind me, but I'm pretty sure there were a lot of foreign people. Go someplace where there's mostly Japanese people.
次は動画で使われた英語表現を見てみましょう。
Out of nowhere, out of nowhere,
out of nowhere,
out of nowhere, out of nowhere,
out of nowhere.
突然現れるとか、いつの間にかにっていう風な意味になります。主に日常の生活での驚きを表すときに使われるような表現です。これを機に覚えていってください。
First and foremost, I like the freedom. First and foremost, I like the freedom.
First and foremost.
First and foremost. First and foremost.
何よりもまずっていう風な意味になります。最優先事項という風な意味合いですね。これも日常会話でよく使われるので、これを機にぜひ覚えていってください。ここでちょっと余談なんですけど、皆さんサウナ好きですかね？僕はちなみに普通なんですけど、先日千葉県の流山大高の森っていうところの駅にできた新しいサウナ、スパメッツァっていうこちらのサウナなんですけど、こちらに行った時にすごく良くて、このドラゴンサウナっていうのがすんげー熱くてめっちゃ良かったですので、皆さんぜひ 機会があれば行ってみてください。でロウリュみたいな形で水をバチャーってかけて、すごく熱くなるんですけど、もう後ろのおじさんがもうテンション上がったのか分かんないですけども、その場に立ってもう仁王立ちしてうわーとか言ってるんですよ。でもチンチンもちっか顔と思ってすごい苦痛な思い出でした。ただおちんちんの方はドラゴンサウナだったのでかなりドラゴンサイズでした。以上で今日の英語学習終わりです。ごちそうさまでした。さらに日常的に英語を学びたい方は私のインスタグラムではなくて最寄りの英会話教室に通ってみてください。以上で今日の英語学習終わりになります。ごちそうさまでした。